We are beginning today's class today sitting on our heels. And right away, go ahead and place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and gently let your eyes close. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with an open mouth. Inhale fully through the nose. Out with an open mouth. Last time, inhale through the nose. And this time when you exhale, maybe finding a little shake. Yes, beautiful. And then bringing your knees met width apart. And if you have one, you can grab your bolster or your stacked pillows or blankets. Place them in between your legs and then beginning to fold forward and over your bolster. Placing either side of your face on it and hugging it tight. Finding our way into our first yin posture. And every time we surrender into a yin posture, what we are trying to do is to get fully passive. To really let go of your body, give it up and over to the earth. So see if now in this moment, and maybe with each exhale a little bit more, you can give yourself up and over to the earth beneath you. In today's Yin Yoga class, we are exploring the idea of acceptance with one of my personal favorite mantras, which goes, "This is what it is right now." So simple, so profound. This is what it is right now. Not always, not forever, just now. This is where I'm at right now. This is what's happening right now. This is what it is right now. Meeting the moment and ourselves with pure acceptance. And from that place of acknowledgement, something softens. It's as if we stop fighting with reality and simply step out of the way and make space for what's possible to come next. Slowly taking your last deep full breath in. And on an exhalation, slowly beginning to lift your head up. Really taking your time when you move out of yin postures. Reawakening your body for a moment, sitting up straight. Then putting the bolster aside, you might be needing it for the end of the practice again, and coming into an all fours position. You can keep your knees as wide as your mat so you have more space to move. And beginning now to invite any kind of intuitive movements that want to come through. I invite you to keep your eyes closed and to just notice what it is that is moving inside of you. And can this inner movement then translate to the outer movement? Can you move yourself from the inside out? Can you let go of an idea you have in your head of what this needs to look like? And can you just be with what is? And from here, slowly extending your left leg back, tucking your left toes, and simply shifting forward and back a couple of times, pushing your heel back and forward. And then we're gonna make our way to laying on our belly next. And when we do that, we are also going to bend our left leg and place our knee to the height of our hip in a 90-degree angle. Now from here, pressing into your right arm, sliding your left hand underneath your right shoulder, and then placing the outside of your left shoulder and the left side of your face on the mat. So you are in this very grounded but a little bit twisted position while also opening your left hip. Softening, becoming fully passive once more. This is what it is right now. Let yourself simply be. Let whatever arises come without the need to change anything or to force anything. Just let yourself be. When we allow ourselves to rest in this kind of radical honesty with ourselves, there is so much freedom that can be found here. Acceptance is where our power begins. It is where our healing begins. It is where any kind of transformation can begin. This is what it is right now. Taking your last deep, full breath in through the nose. And as you softly exhale, you can untwist your upper body, sliding your left leg back down to meet the right. Place your forehead on the mat, bend your legs, and sway your feet from side to side. And then re-extend your legs. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, press yourself into a gentle cobra, but look over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, soft cobra, looking over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. One more time each side. Inhaling, looking over your left shoulder. Exhale, soften. Inhale, looking over your right. Exhale, release back down to the mat. From here, extending your right arm over to the right, bending your left leg, and then rolling onto your right shoulder. Now you can either place the left foot behind your right thigh, or if this is too intense for you, you can also stack both of your knees on top of each other. This will be a little bit more gentle. So see whatever it is that you need. And then once you have arrived there, again, softening. Letting your breath really flow through you naturally. And letting your body, with every exhale, let go a little bit more. Letting go into acceptance. Letting go into surrender. Let this moment just be. Let yourself just be. This is what it is right now. Taking again your last deep full breath in through the nose. And on an exhale, gently rolling back onto your belly. Pressing into your hands and knees and arriving back in an all-fours position. And again, I invite you here to simply find any kind of intuitive movements. Maybe keeping your eyes closed and once more letting the movements come from the inside. There's no right or wrong here. Simply allow yourself to express what is here in this moment. And then slowly extending now your right leg back, tucking your right toes, and simply shifting forward and back a couple of times, really pressing your heel back every time you shift your weight back. And then again, we're going to come to laying on our belly. So slowly making your way there. And then again, we're going to bend our right leg in a 90-degree angle. The right knee is on the same height as your right hip. Pressing into your left hand now and sliding your right arm through underneath your left shoulder. And then placing the outside of your right shoulder and the right side of your face on your mat. Arriving in our next yin posture. So let this be your invitation to once more become fully passive. There's a lot of contact to the earth in this yin posture. So see if you can really feel into these points of contact and let this help you to give yourself over to the earth even more. To allow yourself to really get heavy, to really let go. Slowly breathing in through your nose deeply. And on an exhalation, untwisting yourself. And again, grounding your forehead, bending your legs, swinging your feet from side to side. And then extending your legs, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. And on an inhale, coming into the soft cobra again, looking over your left shoulder. On an exhale, melting down onto the mat. Moving slow, inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, release. One more time, each side, moving as slow as you can, as mindful as you can. And then once you land back on your belly, extending now your left arm over to the left, bending your right leg, and rolling onto your left shoulder. Again, right foot can be placed behind the left thigh, or maybe you want to stack your legs on top of each other to make this even softer. See what you need and allow yourself to fully arrive here in this moment once more. Meeting yourself exactly as you are right now. Closing your eyes, letting your belly be really soft. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows. And really letting this feeling of passiveness flow through your entire body, all the way into your toes and the crown of your head. Let it soften you more and more as you meet yourself here just as you are. This is what it is right now. This is who I am right now. This is what I am feeling right now. And it is exactly how it is supposed to be right in this moment. Again, taking a last deep full breath in through your nose. And as you softly exhale, you can begin to roll back onto your belly. Pressing into your hands and into your knees, and once more landing in your all-fours position. And for the last time in this class, I invite you once more to find intuitive movements. Allow yourself to shift and change even throughout this class. And notice what feels different now, or how your movements are different now to the beginning of the class. Just let whatever is here be here. This is what it is right now. Can you allow? Can you allow life to meet you in this moment? And then slowly blinking your eyes back open. And go ahead and grab your bolster again if you have one for this practice. And place it underneath your knees. And then slowly making your way down to laying on your back, as we will be coming into our Shavasana right now. But before we fully melt, I invite you to bring your knees into your chest. And maybe drawing some circles with your closed or open knees. Maybe inviting any sort of other last movements that call you. Whatever it is, allow it to be here, allow it to come to the surface. And then slowly extending your legs over your bolster and grabbing anything else that you may need for this Shavasana. An invitation to place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And let's take a deep, full breath in through the nose together. And on an exhale, open your mouth and let it go. Again, deep, full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that. Make it the biggest breath of this practice yet. And this time when you exhale, maybe inviting some sound in. And then once you've finished your last big breath, slowly making your way back to the natural rhythm of your breathing. Maybe you want to place even your arms next to the side of your body. See what feels better. See which posture supports you so that you can really fully let go. Really fully melt into our beautiful Shavasana together. And once more, meeting yourself in the deepest acceptance. Knowing that acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means to lean into life as it unfolds, just as it is. Meeting the moment, meeting reality, your reality, the way it is. This is where life is happening from. This is the moment now. This is what it is right now. Can you soften into that even more? And can you allow the next couple of minutes? Just allow. Allow for true acceptance to be present. To hold yourself in this beautiful acceptance and love. Slowly beginning now to come back to your breath. Without moving your body yet, simply noticing how your belly is rising and falling with each inhalation and exhalation. And letting this gentle activation of your breath now float into your fingertips and toes. Maybe finding some movement there now as well. Waking up your body. If it feels right, you are also invited to extend your arms long over your head. Stretch it out. And then in your own time, finding your way back up to sitting on your mat in whatever way you would like to sit right now. And before we end this practice together, one last invitation for some little intuitive movements to emerge. Whatever that may be in this moment, just tune into your inner self and let it rise naturally. Now on your next inhale, slowly reaching both of your arms now up over your head. And on an exhale, placing your hands on top of your third eye space. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, fold forward and down. Bowing down to earth, to self, to this practice, to this moment. Thank you so much for meeting yourself here together with me on your mat. Meeting yourself in acceptance, in love. I see you, I honor you, I love you.